Hey, hello, kiddos. Welcome back. So right now we're going to be representing the multiplication of decimals using base 10 blocks. So let's go ahead and kind of review briefly what does multiplication means in basic terms, right? If you have 3 times 2, what does that mean? Well, it means that you have 3 groups, right? 1, 2, and 3. So the first factor tells you how many groups you have. And then the second factor tells you, well, how many do you have in each group? So it's going to be 1, 2. In each group, you have 2. And then the answer is 6. How many you have? How many units you have in total? Okay, again, so when you have a multiplication, the first factor tells you how many groups you have, and the second factor tells you how many in each group. So if we remember that, we're going to be just okay as we multiply decimals. So let me clear here, and let's start off with our first problem. All right, there you go. Okay, so let's start out with an easy one. Let's do 2 times um 0.6. How much would that be? So my first step is to draw the groups. How many groups do I have? Well, you have 2 groups, 1 and 2. And my second step is then how many do I have in each group? Well, in each group you have 6/10. So I'm going to grab 6/10. This is 1/10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And now let's figure out what the answer is. Well, the answer is we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12/10. So we know that 10/10 makes one whole, so I am going to just put them together here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and fix them, and 10, and then you can click this I can select this button right here, select them all. I think. And then book, I'm going to make it 1. You see, that's one whole. And then my answer is going to be 1 whole and 2/10. Oh, let me put it right here. 1 whole and 2/10 is my answer. Okay. So the answer is 1 whole and 2/10. Pay attention to this though. If you multiply 2 times 6, the answer is 12. It looks like this, but then we have the decimal point. Interesting, huh? Okay, let's do another example. So let me clear this. And okay, I need to get better at deleting these base 10 blocks. Okay, yes. All right, so let's do 4 times 0.7. All right. I know that I have 4 groups, so let me do 1. Let me do 2. Let me do 3 and 4 large groups, right? And each group is going to have 7/10. So let me do 7/10. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. I am going to select all of them. make a copy. Oh, okay, hold on. I'm trying to make this easier for me. I think you can make a copy. How do you make? Oh, here you go. And then drag it, and then another copy, and then drag, and then another copy, and then drag. So each group has 7/10. Now, to find the answer, all you have to do is just count, right? So this is going to be 7. Let me put it together. And 7, 8, 9, and 10. That makes one whole. Remember that? 10/10 makes one whole. Okay, I select them all. And then glue them. And there you go. That's one whole. I have 4. I think I can put here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's going to be 8, 9, and 10. If you group them, it makes one whole. Perfect. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, not enough to make one whole, but I think you can highlight them all. And yeah, they don't make one whole. So they stay like this. So I have 2 wholes. The answer is equals to 4 times 7 is 2 wholes. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. 2 and 8, 10. 4 times 7 is 28. Interesting, huh? All right, so there you go. That's how you represent decimals. You have the number of groups. You find the number in each group using the base 10 blocks, and then you count them to figure out what the product is. All right, see you in a bit with another video about multiplying decimals. Bye.